But there comes a time when we have to stand up and take a very firm position. And we're here now.
Sharon?
If that was Dr. Rowley that say all them things, they would have hung him by the finest piece of hair that's that a granny bald head. If that was Dr. Rowley saying that, you would have heard him. You would have heard them. Let me say good morning to Lynette St. Clair. You would have heard them today.
Wow.
Open the lines now.
Nice.
Let's open the lines this morning. I don't want to say too much, and I just want to remind you all to be mindful of your contribution. Please remember, if you go in a negative kind of way and make bacchanal, you will throw us straight off the YouTube. So be mindful of the discussion. But I'm just showing you, if that was Dr. Rowley that said that today, I'll have to stand up by the road with my machete. I tell you all you. I have a caller here. Caller, good morning.
Morning, big sister.
Morning. How you going?
Hi, cool, man. Give we a ghost Monday, boy. Bruce, morning.
Morning.
Give we a Casper, boy. Bruce, where's that one, boy? Give we a ghost. That is that, man. Your business to see about games. Sharon, you see me? I ain't lying. You really is a mother. I fed up him. You see that selfish culture, Sharon? I don't want to friend.
And I'm glad you say it. You know, that is the word I'm looking. This selfish culture. Those are the words I'm looking for. We are selfish in our behavior.
Yeah. But they want people to be there for them. They want people to support their business. I want to tell me, Bruce, I'd rather dead. She has something like when you running there. I'd rather dead and put that inside of me. But only want people to support all and be there for them. We're going to like Jeezy. I don't want no friend. I understand what time it is out here. If all they could think so, if people could think so. One, she tell me, all your mother comorbidities, right? All your mother fighting all kind of comorbidities. And all your children, big children, all they don't love all your mother, all they don't want to go and get inoculated. So you understand, so you don't understand, Sharon. When I listen to certain people and the behavior, would they be there for you as a friend when the time comes?
You mad or what?
Because at the end of the day, it's all about the self. You're seeing people for who they are now. That's the point I'm trying to make to people. They get to see what people's mindset are. There's all kind of cock and bull story and excuses and lies. But it's downright selfish. Dr. Oli can't say what happened with the Prime Minister Antigua. You crucify him. Right? So at the end of the day, as I tell people, I don't know all who's one. I keep saying to end, I have sentenced. I have not met any progressive person who life fairly doing well or doing well has not taken that inoculation. All the people who behaving like that, their life in its dysfunction is very dysfunctional. And the way their life is reflects the way they think. Negative. So people let them go long. As I tell you, I will remember all while kick and scream at friends. They get you to go because of a family, how they think. The wrong progressive person that try to show you little things. You have to think forward thinking. You have to think you can't just study yourself. You're not in a world living by yourself. You're living around people. Right? Nothing wrong with you. Just go and do it right. You have a son. Right? And I get you to kicking and screaming, going long circle and more and get the Johnson. So I tell you, I remember in all, business. Because at the end of the day, when I go in my fridge, I don't see nobody's face. When I pull my cupboard, I don't see nobody's face. So everybody, the same way they want to think about them and them right and them this and them that, I have the right to choose where I spend my money and who I associate are wrong. Thanks, Sharon, Felix, and Bruce. Enjoy the morning.
Thank you very much.
Sharon, one here.
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce. Morning, Sharon. Morning, everyone else.
Morning,
yes. Bruce, you see, what I am saying, all the measures Dr. Rowley is making now as a Prime Minister, if for some reason someone else had to take that chair, the same measures, they are going to implement it, and they don't care because this is what they are doing now is to try to get in. And when they get in, they will do what they have to do. Someday in this week, I heard a woman saying how they're going to take the revenue authority, take the government if they pass the revenue authority, in my understanding of the word. And they would fail. In other words, what she means, the government would lose.
Mm-hmm.
They would lose the case. And I want to know if it's she trying the case or if she has somebody who she knows will say, all right, bring the case and I will dismiss it or whatever it is. And I'm saying it again, when I had my first vaccine, it was in 20th of March, 1939. And it can't kill me. And I'm still here. So always sit down there and then protect all yourself. Okay, bye.
I have one here.
Go ahead.
Mount St. George.
Morning, Miss Sharon. How are you doing today?
Morning, great after God, boy, great.
Bless the Lord. I miss you Monday, but Uncle Bruce could hold his hand.
Well, yes.
So that's the story. Uncle Bruce, hey.
Morning.
Morning. Uncle Dominic. Miss Sharon, first, you're saying why they're making the Venezuelans come on show and send them back. You remember that the opposition leader and her cronies said when they had sent back some people that Dr. Rowley and his government is the cause why some people died or drowned in the sea or some kind of story like that. So what you have to do is make them come ashore and lock them up right there so they can't say that they was in the open water and they was going Charlottesville when they was heading for Plymouth. You understand? So that is the reason. I guess that is one of the reasons that you hold them right there. However, last night I heard the Commander-in-Chief, as I called my Prime Minister, Dr. Rowley, you are the Commander-in-Chief or Chief General, whatever it is. I heard you last night, and I tell you, man, you spoke, and Tobago listened to Dr. Rowley, you heard what he said. Watson Duke has taken advice from the UNC to tell Tobagonians not to take the vaccine. It's trial this and trial that. Tobago, you all are saying nonsense. I'm living here. I know what you all are saying. A guy, Miss Sharon, said to me, that is Mark of the Beast and all sorts of things. The boy don't even know the first chapter in the Bible. But he come to talk about Mark of the Beast because some foolish person telling him all these nonsense. When they start to die, they're going to blame Dr. Rowley, and that time we didn't have any vaccine, or we might have to pay dearly for it.
No, they wouldn't have to pay, they wouldn't have to blame Dr. Rowley for anything, because it's all in the open, begging, all kind of campaign, they're even going to you as close as possible to take the vaccine. So let them go ahead, because I take mine. I'm sure you took yours.
No, I didn't take mine, and I'm telling them my business, so I'm telling the whole radio, listen, I had a little heart attack with me, and I am under my doctor's care right now.
Right.
I did the angiogram 2 weeks ago. I have to visit the doctor. He's a doctor from West Shore. To give me, to see me in his clinic, and then I'll get his advice whether I should take it. One of the doctors told me, yes, I could go ahead and take the
Sinopharm.
I think it's the Sinopharm.
Yes.
He told me. But he's the junior doctor to Dr. Thomas. I did call him the name. I don't think it will be a problem. So I want the head doctor cardiologist to tell me, yes, it is okay, and I'll move on to take my vaccine.
Excellent.
That's the only thing that is keeping me back, because it happened to me since last year, November.
Okay.
So under the doctor care, I have to be very careful.
And that is reasonable. You can go to your doctor if you're uncomfortable.
Yeah. I just want to know. I am feeling very, very good, but I just want him to say, yes, go right ahead, and I'll do it. Because I don't want, like my children say, I just run and take vaccine and I didn't consult the doctors and blah, 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 blah. You know, people like to say something different if something should happen. And God forbid that something will happen. Understand? So that's what it is with me. But Tobagonians, you all take your vaccine. Election is coming again. Watson Duke don't start blabbering in his mouth, but they put seats in PNM constituency and all sorts of different stories. You all take your vaccine. Election is not going to save your life, Election not going to save your life, neither Watson you. You all do what is right. I'm sure most of you all did not listen to the Prime Minister last night. That man is so genuine. He's speaking out to people. And you know what he said? If it just happened like in Jamaica and whatever and these things, he's not going to not do what he has to do, just like what Jamaica doing now. Because he's concerned about country and not himself. Because he knows if all the people die in Trinidad and Tobago, who he would be the Prime Minister for. Okay, you all go right ahead. All right, Ms. Sharon, I think I take enough time.
Thank you very much. I have Mr. Chance on the line. You have one there, Bruce?
Go ahead.
Mr. Chance, good morning. But before Mr. Chance take the spotlight, let me tell them, Jamaica was locked down for 7 days. No activity whatsoever. None. Not one piece of activity. Home. Nothing open, nothing moving, nowhere they're going. You want us to go back to that? Go ahead, Mr. Chance.
Good morning, Ms. Felix. Good morning, Lucy.
Morning,
Good
Mr.
morning,
Chance.
Titans, the Toban abroad. Special good morning to Mother Tunapuda and G. Yes, all the Titans. Yvonne Molino, my friend, good morning to you. Now, this morning, Ms. Felix, I like to talk in all kind of ways, but that's why I want to talk straight talking. I want to remind the people, and I want Bruce, once you agree, to play that clip again from the Prime Minister being there, Let me tell you what he said. You know what he said? He said, who dead? You know what he said? He said they have to make a decision, that ethics committee. That committee has to make a decision. When you come to the hospital, they will look at you and say, you have comorbidities and say, and you're old, you could go home and dead. You see, we can help you in your hospital. That is where he's saying that they're preparing for that. That is when the health system becomes overwhelmed. They have to make a decision. Who to let live and who to dead. That's what he said. And you'll hear it again. That's what the ethics committee had to do. What are the situation? You're all like me and you have comorbidities, home and dead. You're young like Bruce, and you're strong, we go try to save you. That's what it is. And that is what Dr. Ali referred to last night in his speech. That is what the Grenada Prime Minister had to do. And he said he was in the conference with all the Prime Ministers of this country, of this Caribbean. And one thing that gave me confidence, you know what he said? My son from Tobago just said it. He said, let me tell all you something. My father told me, when you're in charge, you can't be halfway in charge. It's either you're in charge or you're not in charge. And if it reaches that position where I have the responsibility to protect the citizens, I will do what I have to do. And that is a man. That is a leader. The man has been elected. He has been given a mandate by the people to protect its citizens, all of us, wherever we are, pensioner, young, teacher, doctor, lawyer, businessman. He has the responsibility to protect all of us. The businessman has the responsibility to protect his business. The sportsman, his career. But the Prime Minister, when he goes to bed in the night, he has the weight of carrying all the citizens. So he can't play the fool with his responsibility. And that is why he does not want to reach the stage like the Prime Minister of Grenada, who dead. The strongest will survive. That is what they reach, the stage they're reaching in Grenada. That is what the ethics committee has to do. And let me say it again to you. It says, when you reach the hospital and the hospital is overwhelmed, they can't take people, they will say, see you devil chance, you old already, and you have comorbidities, go home and dead. They will tell you dead, you will say go home. And they will keep the younger people who have more of their life. And you want to try to be go? Is it that what we want? Is that the place we want to reach? Who dead, who live. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. Chance. I have nothing else to say, after Mount St. George, Mr. Chance. I listening to all you. Call us. 307-0930 475-7426.
I just gave Mr. Archer your number.
You gave who?
Mr. Archer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want him to call on that side. So, guys, you can call us up also
Call
on the
us.
side, 342-0081, 46653. I have one here, Sharon. 4665391. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Listen, I got enough feedback, but it's not my name. Oh, the radio. Yeah. I just put a tightness in my chest this morning. A fear of exactly what you're talking about. A little experience, yeah? In 2019, I experienced dizziness to the point where I thought I was on a roller coaster, the house going around. I went into Arima sent me to Mount Hope. They took every test and found nothing. But it continues on occasions. But I have my Stemetel that helps me, I must say. I use metformin and Simlo, vitamin C, and my little hope tea when the morning comes. And always talking about feeling young. I do feel good, but last night, my daughter, who is 48, she lives in East Road. Oh, but I shouldn't say that. Yeah, she's 48, I'm 73. And she was telling me she's experiencing the same symptoms. Ambulance took her to the hospital, blah, blah, blah. And like me, they found nothing. I am wondering if anybody out there is experiencing business like this who could help me to keep calm so that we can live on now. To know it's you and your daughter now, it's traumatic for me. And, I told you all I want to live to be 100, but God knows, it's frightening. It's really frightening. And I'm listening to you all this morning, and I thank you for the knowledge. Sharon, you're great. Batman, you're great. Everybody on this 91.9. Sometimes I don't want to leave the house just to listen from dusk till dawn. So I want to thank you. So if someone in there is experiencing the dizziness and can share with me, and when I tell you sweating, you feel as though you're breathing. So those are the symptoms both of us are having.
Okay.
But I fear more for her because she has 2 young boys, 12 and 13. And I pray and ask God that you cover us with your blood and keep us safe so that we can live on. Thank you. Yeah, bye.
Take care. Anybody, you, Sharon?
No, I don't have any. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I have nothing here yet. Just yet. So, guys, you can call us up 342-0081 466-5391, and by Sharon, you can call 307-0930 or 475-7426. I have one here. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to Miss Felix, Sharon Felix.
Morning.
Yeah. Is it straight and facts, the job or whatever you're talking about, particular topic, or you can bring up any other topic?
Sharon?
Yes?
You heard him?
What he said?
He wants to know if he can touch on another topic.
On which other topic? I don't want us to stray from what we're discussing. It's either you're talking property tax or you're talking about what we win. What it is?
What do you want to chat about?
No, I just would like to talk a little about hypocrisy and what I heard my goodly Prime Minister speak about something pertaining to the elections.
You hear him, Sharon?
Well, I kind of blurred. I don't know. But go
ahead quickly.
Bruce, I don't want him to stray from what we're discussing and go all down.
You hearing, Sharon?
No, hardly.
What he said he wanted to discuss?
She said she doesn't want to stray from what we're dealing with right now.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm encouraging people out there to go out and do what is right for everybody to live and to let people know that there's not no dictatorship what Dr. Rowley is trying to do. He's trying to save life and limb in this country, right? Because at the end of the day, you understand, we have to be around for our children and our grandchildren and all of that. So this thing about Dr. Rowley trying to dictate and dictate and dictate, you understand? I would like to know if some of these people listen what's happening to the other countries in the Caribbean where, like for example, Jamaica, where they're having lockdown for X amount of days. You understand? And I'm not seeing these opposition out there balling dictator. We have a serious problem in this country. Opposition get on board and try to save life and stop playing politics, because that is not going to help all here. Right? Sharon, we shall continue the good work and listen and listen. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my brother, take care.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And you know, it ties into the whole realm of things. Don't take this, don't do that, and then you're talking about other things. Look, good morning, Mrs. Crosby.
Hello, Sharon. Morning.
Morning.
Morning, Sharon.
Morning, Mrs. Crosby.
Morning, right. Yeah, and you know, some of them, when they're dissuading you from doing it, they take it already, you know, and just making you be like a fool. And I heard a lady spoke about the dizziness. If she's a diabetic, she should take her blood sugar if she has a machine. If it's under 50, she should take something sweet and relax, sit down and relax herself. Because if it's too low, she can go into a coma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Sharon?
Yes?
Morning.
Morning.
It's very sad. It's very hard. It's very sad to see people coming out and killing against something that's good for them, that will protect them from this COVID vaccine, this COVID virus. And it's sad to see that they're not letting the children get vaccinated, but they want the children to interact with the schoolmates, right? It's very sad.
Who's this, Akil?
Yeah.
I don't catch the voice.
It's very sad, you know, Sharon. Something wrong with we in this country.
Well, boy, for who I have control over and who, under my wings, they got vaccinated. Who I don't have control over.
Because what's happened in what's going on in California? California, the people that with the mask mandate, the people are paid. You see that this is the most protective state since the mandate.
All right.
And Dr. Rowley meeting last night, top of the line.
Thank you so much.
Later.
Okay, then. So Trinidad and Tobago, it's 7:46 a.m. And again, I continue to preach to you and tell you, please go out and get your vaccine. Because in some other position, I may not even be able to tell you that. You might be able to hear me. We had persons who talked to us here who got COVID, and they overcome it, but still they have little underlying issues. Our very own Google tell you that.
Yes, I have one here, Sharon.
We had Anne-Marie. Yes, go ahead. We had Anne-Marie Matamori. We had the gentleman from Arangwes.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Caller, morning.
Go ahead.
Good morning, Lucy.
Good morning, 1285. How are you?
I'm okay. Good morning to Sharon.
Good morning, 1285.
Sharon, what I'm calling for, you could remember a man from outside was being paid. Not they sent him money to tell lies about the vaccine. I would like you to play back that clip and let people hear the amount of money, and he already had his vaccine and was being paid big money to lie. And what it cost him. I want all it to play it back for me, please. Good morning to all the Titans. Good morning to my educational officer, Mr. Tom. Mother Sanapuna, good morning. And Mr. Romain, Miss Angie, Miss Thomas, the Brazilian here, the special point of the Titan, Miss Monica, all and Miss Sharon. Good morning, Nora. So I looked on and listening, all the wisdom.
Yes, darling.
Thank you very much. I have Village here. Village, morning.
Good morning to you, Miss Felix.
Morning. Welcome.
To my brother Boswin, Trinidad and Tobago, and the world by extension.
What flight you coming on?
Huh?
What flight you came on?
I be right here listening. I don't feel like I be listening every day. But if people play mad and say God out of your thoughts, I want to interfere with you, well, then I force to come in. But otherwise, I be listening. But Ms. Felix, I happen to listen to the Monday night forum. And within all the speakers, not one of them was encouraging the citizens of Trinidad to be able to take the vaccine. I listened to the meeting last night in Diego, which was a wonderful meeting, well informative. And at the end of the speaker, they encouraging the population to get vaccine. So I don't understand. So what happened to the opposition leader takes the vaccine and she don't care about the rest. Is that what she's telling Trinidad and Tobago? Ms. Felix, I have a serious problem with that. And I have a lot of people now who don't have no qualification in medicine, but they're telling you what the vaccine does do and what it can do. I have another problem with that because at the end of the day, in order to operate, we need to be vaccinated because, if, for instance, I take my vaccine, I encourage others to take a vaccine. Why all those persons who saying they're not taking the vaccine, they have some medical issues about it and saying they don't this and this, the vaccine doing this and they doing X, they doing Y. And the question I ask them, what medical qualification do you have? But let's have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much, Village. Nice hearing.
I want here.
Yeah.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, good. Morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you all?
Good. How are you doing?
Not too bad, man. Bruce, Sharon, you know, in 1918, we had a pandemic. And many people did not want to follow the scientific protocols then about wearing masks and, you know, keeping away from large gatherings and so on. And they decided they did protest the same as they're doing now. You know, the world hasn't changed much. But you know what the saddest thing, Bruce? You know how many people died then? 50 million people. Because of people's stubbornness, hardness, disobedience, and downright foolishness. Presently, we are only 4-point-something million dead. If we continue, and in those days, it didn't have the kind of travel that we have now. And we didn't have the population density that we have now. If we continue, expect this to continue going on and expect the same result. But you can't do the same thing and expect a different result. Bruce, Sharon, you all have a nice day.
Thank you very much. So it's 7:51 a.m. and today is the 15th of September 2021. And we want to hear from you. But so much of things going on in this space. Oh gosh, so much of things I want to tell Loli, but the time will not permit me. Because I had to make up for Monday. So many things I want to tell you all. But don't worry. Good morning, Miss Gordon. How are you?
Good morning to the Titans, to Sharon, to Angie, to Booth, and to all of Trinidad and Tobago. I just want to add my word of encouragement to tell people go out and get your shot. I am a person with all kinds of things from A to Z, and I have taken the 2 shots. And I am no worse for it. In fact, I am better for it. So people, wake up, step out, be brave, take your vaccine. This is a lifesaver. Let good sense prevail. And God bless you, all of you.
Thank you so kindly, my darling. Thank you so much.
Well, the
Trinidad
countdown
and
has begun. We
Tobago.
have about 2 minutes again.
Okay. So let me say good morning again to the persons online on our YouTube channel, chatting away. Sean Charles, Hugh Bridgman, Akil Delandi. We have MR, Janet Armstrong, Anthony Hamilton, Liz Davis, DJ Pete B, and well, I saw Anthony Hamilton already. Ernest R.Y., Royal Coffee, Patricia McKenzie, Joyce Murray, Marva Jones, Lynette Sinclair, Julia Matthews, Judy Joseph, Marva Jones, Alicia Allman de Roche, Juanita Nesbitt, Joyce Marie again, Debbie Ann McKnight, Cade Flavini, Paula Greenwich, Keishon Isaac, Maria Lyons, Arlene Lewis, Gemma Julian. Nice. Good morning to all of you. Prunella Chance, $1 Million Man, Winbar, 67B, Brooklyn, New York. Good morning to you, darling. Claudette Alexander. Good morning, all of you. And thank you, all of you, for logging on to our YouTube channel. All right, so we're going to a break in a short while. I think now.
A few seconds.
We're going to the break now.
Yes.
And we'll be right back. When we come back, we take more of your calls. And remember, we have play. We pick up the day-to-day, get your numbers ready to win some money. We'll be back. Don't shift your dial.
Oh, na na na, well, oh, na na na, oh, na na na, na na, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Where you gonna run out at the Gideon start now? When all the money that you rob from ghetto youth ain't enough to fly you to Mars. When the system you defend start break down like a Lego. When the world becomes a ghetto all over, that's when you realize the whole of we are ghetto people. Ghetto people. Don't forget the people. Mr. Bossy slave. Get up, people. Whoa. I listen, last he never left his people. The whole of we are get up. Hey, give me a bone and them a I tell no grabber. Make me cool and shut up and everything proper. Every out top shut up at the zigzagger. Make me show no what a clock a striking a jam rock. Well, politician them a chatter tongue sharp like maca. Now no vision them a scammer. We a wave the banner. What kind of Anna? Oh no, no, treat your youths with Anna. None at all. Show them a vibe. Not true, no living uptown. When the banks fall down, then the whole of we a get a youth, get a people. You poor, me rich, but when the poor shift, then the whole of we a get a youth. You black, me white, but when famine strike.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers, a full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. Or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Hey, you keeping safe? I hope so. I don't really know what will happen when everything will back up, but the line had to go on. But in the meantime, just come online with the live wire. I'm on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 5 to 8 p.m. Or you could check us out on the live on Facebook at the Street 919 FM or on YouTube at Street TV. Don't forget to share the live. That might just be as important as you keeping safe. So mask up, sanitize, tune in to the Street 919 FM, Lime on the Live Wire, Saturday afternoons, 5 to 8 p.m. Don't worry, I gotta be home in time for the curfew. Keep safe.
Yo, it's more mega, more chances, more money, more fun. With the mega bonus ball, win 35 to 1. Playway is giving you more mega for your money. Win 35 to 1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 35 to 1 in every Playway Mega Mix draw if the mega bonus ball calls. That means even more chances to win when you play any of the mega mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win. Playway Mega Bonus Ball, unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in San Luis Grande is pleased to present Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Sundays, Ministry of Worship Children's Hour and the Word from 1 to 6 p.m. Tuesdays, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. Wednesdays, we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit with us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org. Facebook, email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222 at the First Citizens Bank.
Police, good day. Officer Best Price here. Johnny Q Auto Parts Division?
Yes, sir.
I'm here to investigate an assault on batteries.
Excuse me, sir?
Is it true? You have batteries selling for $488?
Yes. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries.
So I can buy a battery for $488?
Yes, sir. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed and distributed by Massey Automotive.
Which part?
Right here at Johnny Q Hardware and Auto Parts Division, 15 Arrowbita Avenue, Woodbrook. And our new Johnny Q Superstore, located at Lowlands Mall off Claude Noel Highway in Tobago. You could call 63 Tools.
All right. Thanks, boss. Nah, man. Ronnie, do you have $488 to lend me?
This is the Street 919 FM COVID-19 updates. In case you missed it, the latest COVID positive cases in TNT as of September 14th, 2021 stands at new positive cases 155, total active cases 3,769, total recovered patients 42,208. Total positive cases for COVID-19 as of March 2020 to present, 47,363. Follow the Ministry of Health COVID-19 protocols. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance, and avoid gatherings. A message from the Street 919 FM.
The Street 91.9 FM brings you today's tips to improve your financial literacy. Improving your financial literacy is a never-ending endeavor that needs to be prioritized. As you work on improving your financial literacy, it's important to continue your momentum. Here are your tips. Implement the 72-hour rule. The 72-hour rule is a game changer when it comes to savings and focusing on value spending. Before making any sort of impulse purchase, pause and take 72 hours to think it through. After 72 hours, you will likely have forgotten about making this purchase entirely. Also, you've just saved yourself a few dollars, maybe even a few hundreds by doing so. Over time, this rule can be the difference of thousands of dollars and can help you shift your spending habits to focusing on things that bring you value and align with your financial plan. That was your financial tip brought to you by the Street 91.9 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the Street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the Titans of Democracy. That's the morning show.
So welcome back. Just a bit of information for you. Value Optical wishes to advise the public that all 13 branches will now be open full-time to provide expert eye care services to you. All of our regular services are now available. For your safety, we continue to practice established health and safety protocols, and we recommend that you make an appointment for all testing services. Please call us at 225-4865 or toll-free 800-2020 for all inquiries on opening hours, eye testing availability, and how we can assist your eye care needs. Value Optical, caring for your eyes. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand, don't forget PowerMaster, Optima, Vata, and Megastar batteries starting from $488, and it's all at Johnny Q at number 15 Arpita Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall, Tobago, off Claude Noel Highway. Just call 63 Tools. Sharon.
Right here.
Yes, my dear.
Right here, yeah. Just trying to get my suka dumpling up. Suka dumpling, I see, is 8 o'clock.
You still sleeping?
What's wrong that? Yeah.
No, man.
Yeah. I have a remedy for that, don't worry. So, guys, we are back. It's 8:06 a.m. and remember, today is the 15th of September, 2021. Let me take this opportunity to say good morning to all our listeners in Tobago. Good morning to Mrs. Rowley. How long I talked to Mrs. Rowley? We talk it while we're on the break. Love you, darling. Good morning to Mr. and Mrs. Archer. Good morning to Cecile Beckles. Good morning to Sheldon Cunningham. Good morning to all of you. I am just hoping that we don't make the mistake we made at the last event. Tobago are talking to all you. I hope we don't make the same mistake that we made at the last event. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say.
Sharon?
Yes?
Before you go a step further, I now see something in my email here. I'm just going to read it quick so that we can continue.
Sure.
Yes. So, one lucky player has arrived in the Millennium Matrix. They manifested all 6 numbers to claim the Lotto Plus prize of $2 million. The winning ticket was purchased at Diamond S Lottery Center at Lamppost 21, corner of Dule Lane and El Sicoro Main Road in San Juan. It's time to be the one who wins a guaranteed $2 million. Get your tickets now for today's $2 million Lotto Plus jackpot draw. And remember, winners always play Lotto Plus.
Lotto Plus, boy, 2 million plus, huh? Mm-hmm. I tell you. So, guys, you can call us up. It's 8:08 a.m. Call us up. Something I say I want to touch on. I want to hit a slap and pass and boom away. Something. Well, Bruce. Hi, yeah.
When you start,
I want to hit a little slap while I pass in. The Innovative Democratic Alliance, IDA, is dissatisfied with the Elections and Boundaries Commission's EBC proposal for the 15 electoral districts in the upcoming Tobago House of Assembly THA elections. The Prime Minister laid the Elections and Boundaries Commission Local Government and Tobago House of Assembly Tobago Order 2021 in the House of Representatives on Friday, which paves the way for fresh THA elections to break the current 6-6 deadlock between the People's National Movement, PNM, and the Progressive Democratic Patriots, PDP. The order, which is being debated on Wednesday in Parliament, requires a simple majority for passage. In a statement on Monday, IDA political leader Dr. Denise Sawyer-Angus said, the reconfiguration of the boundaries showed no regard for the people who will be affected by the changes. It is unfortunate. Just now, hold on. Right. So it is unfortunate that the reconfiguration of the boundaries for committees has shown a lack of appreciation for lives, livelihood, and families to be impacted during this critical juncture in Tobago's future, she said. While we understand the seriousness with which the EBC must have approached their mandate, to culture and the uniqueness of Tobago took second place to a numbers game. One would hope that the objective of the additional electoral districts was to facilitate more effective and more efficient representation for the people. So Angus did not refer to any specific electoral district, but said if Tobago's need for wider representation was really to be served, more emphasis should have been placed on equitable changes across the island rather than being isolated along party lines. You know, it's kind of a little strange what I'm reading. It's kind of strange. You didn't find so? Everyone is aware that in the court of public opinion, perception bears more weight than reality. And with the current report, the people would be inclined to believe that yet again, their interests are not being served by the government of the day. She added, in fact, one would have expected that some type of consultative approach with the people of Tobago on this issue would have been the process used with this very important decision on their future. I don't understand. I kind of lost.
I totally lost.
I kind of lost because, you know, I read in the article and, you know, it's sounding as though this was a discussion held all these implementing of the different, especially the 15 seat, it was a discussion. It came out of discussions being held in Tobago. And so if that was part of the discussions. So this morning, I'm really kind of taken aback reading this story. Nah, man, she didn't say that. They quoting her wrong. I'm really disappointed. Because that was one of our discussions some years ago.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mrs. Angus. I'm really, really disappointed this morning. I'm not going to continue. I'm really disappointed. We really have a boy.
Sharon, come in.
Politics. Anyhow, the lines are open for us to have some discussion on anything you want to discuss at this time until we go to the play with Piccadilly. I wish I could hear from more Tobagonians this morning. Mr. Archer, good morning. Mr. Archer, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. How are you this morning?
I'm great, after God. How are you?
Brucey, good morning.
Bruce just stepped outside to come back.
How's daddy going, bud?
Mr.
Did he step
Archer,
out?
he just walked
Sharon,
out here.
I am back in town.
Okay.
Sharon, let me tell you something. I come to talk about Tobago. And Tobago and serious people. I want to talk about three things. One, you have a woman they call Bigado, Alado, some craziness or some craziness. And it was a place. That woman always opposing. At times she was in the assembly, employing too much people, and the private sector again, she wanted to take advantage of on Tobagoans as workers.
Who are you talking about? Haddad?
Adado, some funny name.
Okay.
Some funny name. Them just come here and try to spoil people, want to take advantage on black people. Now, let me come with the election. This election thing, this boundary thing. Sharon in the West have more people than in the East. Me saw a man named Saddam Hussein. You know, me can't talk too good. And them that just come, they don't know Buku Pointed. They don't know Lamboy. They don't know Mason Olive. They don't know Bonacordi. They don't know Mount Pleasant, but they're opening them up, bringing map and show map. And this place are more they put it in PNM areas and things. Now, let me tell you something. In the West, there are more people living in a certain area in Tobago than in the other part. So they move the boundaries to get a certain amount of people in all the electoral districts. But Saddam Hussein, I want to tell Saddam Hussein, mind your business. Or you will never love Tobago after what happened in 2013. You and your political leader, Camilla Cotard, will never forgive Tobago for that privilege. All you get. The revenge all you start to talk about, I heard Camilla talking about some $50 million they give to anytime they give Tobago money, all you call it, but yes, all you come in. Let me tell you something, Sharon. Tobago known as the bone of contention from history. All different nations fight for Tobago. Tobago changed hands more than any other West Indian island. So there's some important things about Tobagonians. And I want to let people know, Tobagonians are not fools. Tobagonians are serious people. The 6-6 that happened in Tobago is a message. It's a message. What they said is wrong is that it will be a different kettle of fish. So when I hear all in Trinidad sitting down to going in Parliament today, and who will go to court and who wasn't go to court and all kind of things, the only parties, they won't pay them so much money, but yet they want to go to court. Sharon, as night make day, something good will happen in Tobago. Something good will happen in Tobago. Some people have new party. Some people have old political party. Some people who feel that there's God and they're threatening people, tell people how they're big and stink and all kind of things. After this election, they will find a place. I'm telling you something.
this election coming up are giving Trinidadian or all PNM people in Trinidad are giving them a notice that Tobagoans are not fools. And we're defending the Tobago House of Assembly with blood, sweat, and tears. Nobody are walking in Tobago yet and try to do what they're doing in a union or anything. This election is a different election, and I'm telling you, the result of this election, somebody will drop dead. Morning, Sharon.
Thank you very much, Mr. Archer.
How are you, Sharon?
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Yes, Bruce, good morning again. Sharon was talking about the hymn, and I myself assigned like my hymn book. It has a hymn number is 123. But the verses, I heard verse 1, I heard verse 2, and now I'm hearing verse 3. How they're singing from the same hymn book. But Sharon and Bruce, I think all your hymn book must have 4 verses. So you may have to add on and hear the next one at some time. But this look like the same hymn, all of them singing. I wonder and it had to be one book, so that means 3 of them in one book. Okay, I hope we could read and spell and see what's going on. Okay, bye.
Thank you very much. I have one here. Mount St. George. Mount St. George.
Yes, Miss Sharon, morning how you again. Yes.
Load on your radio.
Right. I heard you was talking to about Miss Soifat. These people are so ingenuine, I can't understand. She, as you rightly said, she was there with the House of Assembly when prominent people, they had this thing going in. That was during Mr. London's tenure here.
Yes.
When I had prominent people like Miss Eastland Mackenzie, I guess even Jose Charles and all these people were there and they agree about the 15 seats. Because I remember saying a statement that they said somebody asked Mr. Ramesh Maharaj, who maybe would have been the Attorney General at that time, if with the 15 seats they become a deadlock, what would happen also? I think so. And he said, when the time comes, they will rectify it. Well, maybe like you were saying, 15, 7, 7, and 1, or whatever the case might be. I don't know what Mr. Soifat is saying now. They are fighting for survival. And you see, it's just like a neighbor to you. You have a very good neighbor for years. Something go wrong. And I was telling Pastor Google the other day, people will say they are your friend. But if, Miss Sharon, your friend is your next door neighbor, that friend have a bad dog, and that dog kill your child or your grandchild, God forbid, I say it like that. You and that person will become enemy, and you all were friends for 30, 40 years. Because it would have a rift between the both of you all there. Miss Soifat and they live, they grow, they are with one thing. Soon as something happens, they get up and they say all sorts of things that confuse the people and to suit themselves. What is she talking about the 15 seat and this and that and whatever? She was right there. Why they don't behave themselves? Because they are fighting, and as Mr. Archer say, after this election, 20 of them go get heart attack and all kind of things and understand what's going on. Because the people are just waiting for this to happen. Okay, Michelle.
Thank you so very much. Out open Tory jumping out. I say that it was right there. I don't understand that. I have another one here. You have any there?
No, nothing here.
All right, caller. Good morning.
I must say good morning to you, Miss Felix. And before I jump in the message of Tobago, I want to say this. I am not a PNM. Okay, I am a UNC I'm proud. UNC never leave me. When I call on this program here, if I follow the rules, because if I say that Rowley, we say, oh God, Kingsley, say Dr. Rowley, so I say that. If I go on a program, I could be free without saying Dr. Rowley, I will say it. So if you hear me, you're saying, Dr. Rowley, this is the rules of the program, and I have to follow the rules of the program. If you hear me on next program, where that program have no rules, and I have to do what I have to do. So I am not holding myself bounded to no political party at this moment, but I remain a supporter of the UNC. I am not vying to get back in the PNM. I am not talking to get back in the PNM. I don't give a damn if the PNM want me or not. But the point is, at the day, when you hear me on different programs, don't say, oh gosh, Kingsley, no. There's rules on different programs. There's the different programs will give you the leeway to say where to say. If I call in, ask them programs in this country, will say, Kingsley, you go ahead. You take the floor, and they will give me the floor. Some programs will question me. Some programs will really want to hear me. I understand that. But do not feel because I call on this program here, I am a PNM and I must go over the place. No. I am here. So something fixed. I hope I say that clear to all and sundry to understand. And this morning here, I am very concerned because a vote for Wassenjuk is a vote for the UNC. Because the UNC tell us they are leaving Ari Boy and Ari Boy to fight the fight. And today we see that every Monday night now, they're going up on the Monday night forum and trying to mislead the people of Tobago, trying to wash the people brain and tell the people all kind of things. But they have, Mama just use a national party, use a party for all. It have last election in 2020, August the 10th. You will send up no candidate for Tobago. In the PhD election now, you have no candidates up there. But you have your mouth and your bacchanalists in Tobago people business. Tobago people have to understand Wassenjuk Party is a UNCB team. And Wassenjuk have to tell this country if the deal was made between he and Kamala Prasad Bisasa and the UNC. Because the UNC is fighting his fight for him, you know. The UNC is doing Wassenjuk dirty work for him. And the people of Tobago must understand they must reject Wassenjuk. Because I was strongly advised, if Wassenjuk were there, you're going to see so much of UNC in key position in Tobago, on state board here and state board there. I was strongly advised the deal was made. And Wassenjuk must come clean and tell this country, if in the last 2 weeks he went and made the hierarchy in the UNC in South, I'm going to say it again, Wassenjuk must come clean and tell this country, when I come on the airwave, I don't come to libel or scandal or to make no allegation against somebody, but I come to ask questions, and I'm asking questions. Sometimes I have to say it before I ask the question. So I might say it before I ask the question, and I'm saying to Wassenjuk today, you must tell this country, if you want to meet the hierarchy in the UNC in the last 2 weeks somewhere in South, because Tobago people must reject, because Wassenjuk Party is I want to say it, because our people was whispering in my ears when that time they was close in my ears. They was saying they put Wassenjuk there for them. Come clean, Wassenjuk. Come clean and tell us. Also, you must also tell us if the UNC is financing your party, your PD party, and put up one of the Jazaki Africans in Tobago, but the UNC is really running Tobago. I hear, Mr. Felix, that each candidate in Tobago on Wassenjuk side have a shadow secretary, and that shadow secretary come from the United National Congress. That is to tell each one of Washington candidates what to do, how to do it, what to say, and when they come in power, even self, Washington put somebody as the secretary, ministry, I secretary, works, I secretary, something that it will have a shadow secretary in Trinidad, govern Tobago. So I am asking Tobago this morning. I am calling on Tobago this morning to reject Washington because I vote the same way how we reject them in 2020 when Sharon, because I can understand that how the two seats and then all the two seats in Tobago because they say now the ABC playing games because the two seats gone to Tobago, but the PHA only get 6-6. Who was tampering with that? Who was tampering with that? So we could say the ABC is working with Washington. We could ask them the same way. We could ask the question if the ABC is working with Washington. Because how Sharon got you and the next lady could win a seat last year. And this year they come now and we have a tie. We have no results. Eh? I wonder to this as I close. I am pleading and I will be going to Tobago very soon again. And this time I will be telling the people of Tobago, Dr. Robin never lied. The Washington Party is a B team of the UNC star team. Brothers and sisters, that is why when they watch Washington today, he on a permanent UNC program where have 100% of UNC callers, 100% of UNC MPs and senators attending to that program. And these are the people who is because Washington ain't coming no map and no big map and no big show to show how much CPA them cut and how much CPA them cut. But it comes better now because if they cut CNMC and they leave all the seats what in joke wins with it's easy for the joke at them then. It's easy. So I do not know the whole volume about it. But as I said, I never leave the UNC. The UNC leave me. I am not buying for no spot in the PNM. I remain at UNC. I remain because, but today, I know when we talk about the old cabal that leave the UNC, we see the form a new young cabal. All who was councillors, come mayors, now come MP, all who move chair, Tanko, there's big boys now in the UNC. So I not part of that. And I want to tell them, I want to tell Tobago something. Reject Jordan John. Jordan John is a failure. Jordan John is a failure to the highest degree. Jordan John is a failure to the highest degree. Because that lady, she was in charge of the 5 marginal seats she's sitting on. She was also the brainchild of Wonder Corridor movement in the last election. Under Jordan John Wash, we lost all the seats on them, all the marginal seats. One seat we gained. That was Michelle Benjamin. She lost her own seat. She lost her own seat, and that is the seat. That is the seat we bet the money on. We say one sister, Jordan John, win that seat. We will win the election. So Jordan John is a failure to the highest degree. Because if you was in charge and if you was the coordinator to coordinate all the marginal seats, also the brainchild of Wonder Corridor movement for the East-West Corridor, and we win one seat, one single seat on the East-West Corridor, I want to tell them, Jordan John, as me and my friend discussed, Jordan John come from the 1%. The 1% makes Sister Jordan John.
Oh God.
So don't look at that.
Kingsley.
Sister Jordan John is just a darkie to fool the African community and Tobago people must reject she as our girl. As Kamala, as Jack when I say, Kamala nice, you know, but she deceiving. I was Jack when I said,
Kingsley!
I'm damn right. She nice, you know. But she deceiving. And deceiving one is the most dangerous one. That is nice one. She has to be when she's a nice lady. But she deceiving. Jack when I said, I couldn't believe that I could have come and say this here this morning that what Jack when I say that Kamala nice, but she deceiving. So we must Tobago to big up the people. I call on you. I don't care this morning with they say I speaking to my African brothers and sisters. I was a part of the two political party. And I'm saying this. Vote for any other personal party in Tobago. Vote for because that so-called black party was in joke saying it is not. It is sinking and buried in the bottom of Kamala Prasad Bisasa and the UNC. And Tobago people must and have to reject Washington Party of the day. Thank you very much, Sharon Felix, for giving me this time.
Oh,
Sharon.
My God.
I'm going to display for you what now happened, right?
Oh.
So you're watching me, right?
I'm watching you.
This is what you know, do they?
Wait. Oh, Jesus. I couldn't stop the fella. I couldn't stop him. What? Listen, today's Bacchanal Wednesday. Oh, 8:34. Gee. Caller. Caller, good morning.
Sharon.
Yes.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
What, Zina?
Listen.
Zina,
hear what? Kingsley, you know where you're from? Sharon, look, you see me? What you really for? Listen, hear what? You see something you read there? Sharon?
Yes, go ahead. I'm here.
Yes, you read something there, but I want to know where that party going with the party, and I'm going with the nonsense story. Because I don't know Tobago. I thought elections was solely EBC's concern, and EBC is a separate entity. It have nothing to do with any party. How they come into discussions to say what? With EBC. Those people are really hearing themselves. They're really playing back what they're saying. They're listening to the nonsense that they're saying. It can't be making any sense. So you must have to the EBC knows what they're doing to divide the electorate according to the number of persons allowed to vote in a specific area. But what Farley and what is his name? The Watson and them want them to do, cut up the areas up in the bush for them to vote. I didn't know bush used to vote. I know you have to divide the area according to the population and where they live in. So I don't know how EBC going to come to sit down to discuss what with who. The people get real now. All they get real.
Thank
you. And I'm so Kingsley, give us a break, please. Right, good.
Listen,
Kingsley Peltway, everything there.
I'm lost for words. What happened there?
Okay.
And you know, every time I go to try it, I still messed up. The thing getting sweeter and sweeter and more for me to listen. Let me tell you. I want Tobagonians to understand. Now, me and no Kingsley come in with all of that. Kingsley, what happened there? Like they throw you out in truth. I ain't expecting people meeting in all kind of corridor and thing. People meeting in place to discuss. I tell all you that. I tell all you I vote for the PDP. That one thing I agree with is I vote for the UNC. I tell all you that.
Yep.
Okay. Massachusetts, if you're going to let me here get tight.
Oh, God. I know the last time I see you so excited. Mr. Brucey could have hardly sit on in PC.
Man.
Blessings, Titan.
Man hit for 6 years.
You know, I have a new theme song for Mr. Kingsley.
Tell me.
Only your friend knows your secret. All you could finish it. You know, you see, people, there are different nations that after 45 won the presidential election up here, that other nations started voting right-wing leaders into office. And a lot of them seeing a lot of difficulties right now. The UNC, when they saw that with 45, the former Prime Minister even wrote a letter to 45, congratulating him and trying to get the UNC even tried to get 45 to come to Trinidad and Tobago to impose sanctions. Everybody was jumping on 45's bandwagon. The last election up here, yesterday, in California, they put a blank man, as the former Prime Minister described black men. They put a blank man to run against the governor in California, and he was resoundingly defeated because he thought that he could have pulled 45 supporters. He figured that Trump supporters would have come out in droves to vote for him. So they take a blank man, run him against the governor, and he gets his tail cut. And look at what is going on in Florida. Some of the highest COVID infection rates in the nation, because that governor talking about school will lose their funding if they're masked. You know, this nation has woken up to what is going on, what has went on for the past 4 years in this nation. And the UNC identified themselves with that administration. And now you see what is happening. People waking up and smelling the coffee. And when they smell the coffee, they're drinking it. And now it's like that coffee is like consciousness. You see, you're not hearing from the former Prime Minister. She was always out there up front with everything. Every bill that passed, she up there making news conference, giving up papers, all kind of things. When is the last time you hear from her? What happened to the Monday night forum? You see, they thought they could have followed in Donald Trump's footsteps. But look at which part he is. You don't hear about him. You don't see him anymore. He tried to make a couple of speeches and he get booed. When he went to different states and he tried to boo him. And now the UNC is still following that failed platform by trying to put this other blank man in Tobago to run Tobago affairs. Mr. Kingsley, next time you come on and run it bread, I'm going to send a nice little donation to Titans and him up. Could upgrade your system. I go on.
Sharon, we have to go to the play we pick up the day now.
Yes, oh God, Lord, Father, Jesus, help us. I expecting plenty numbers today, oh God. Our losses.
Yo, it's more mega, more chances, more money, more fun. With the mega bonus ball, win 35-1. Playways giving you more mega for your money. Win 35-1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 35-1 in every Playway Mega Mix draw if the mega bonus ball calls. That means even more chances to win when you play any of the mega mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win. Playway Mega Bonus Ball, unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Sharon?
Yes.
So guys, we in our Playway Pick of the Day segment.
Trinidad and Tobago, call us up with your numbers. Remember, Bruce, give them the information, but please. I can't. My brain's gone.
So a player wagers a minimum of $1 on the base wager for a payout of $26. The Mega Mix draw then takes place after the player wage draw and pays a higher prize amount on 3 options: Mega Ball, Mega Ultra, or Mega Extreme if drawn. The Mega Mix prizes are as follows: $80 to 1. That's the Mega Ball. Mega Ultra, $100 to 1. The Mega Extreme is $125 to 1. Players now have an additional chance to win a higher payout with the Mega Bonus Ball promotion. Once you wager on a Mega Mix option and the Mega Bonus Ball is drawn for that option, you win a $35 to $1 Mega payout for that draw. There's no extra cost for the Mega Bonus Ball payout. Right. So guys, call us up. I have a caller here already. Caller, good morning.
Take it.
Hello.
Morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Morning, Sharon.
Mm-hmm.
Morning. Getting now a plane Kingsley for 36 and 21.
Jesus
Christ. I miss the morning to Trinidad and Tobago. For everybody who listening on, I can't call everybody. In the morning there. Sour man. Everybody, morning.
Nice.
Love is the answer. I go.
Mm-hmm. So guys, you can call us up 342-0081, 466-5391, and you can call Sharon as well. No, my number's gone.
I had numbers here like that. Jeez, I need
right, and you can also call on Sharon's side at 307-0930 or 475-7426. I have one here. Caller, good morning.
Bruce, 21, 15, and 28.
Nice.
21 what?
15 and 28. Nice. See, I have another one here.
Well, boy.
Caller, good morning.
I tell all you.
Hello.
Hello, don't you play mouth today?
Yes, mother, we will.
All right, don't forget.
Yes.
All right.
My gosh.
Nice.
Lord, only help us. Jesus, let me tell you the numbers going. I can't talk this morning. At the right.
You on YouTube?
Gosh. Yes.
Nice. I have a call. Our next call here. Caller, good morning.
Take it.
Pleasant morning.
21.
How are you today?
You're doing good. How are you doing?
21.
Trying to be the best.
All right. What numbers you have for me today?
Tiger Dead Man.
Say again?
Tiger Dead Man. 8 and 4.
8 and 4. All right. Nice.
4 for the little boy and 8 for the dog.
Nice.
Good.
Oh, good, my belly hurt me. All here? 21 is 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 21 call here on the YouTube. 9 times. People call us up. Did I see 11 and 16? I didn't see that one. I passed 11 and 16.
Well, we have a few more seconds, Sharon, so you could go ahead and give us the numbers.
Yeah. So, guys, the numbers are... more 21. Wait. 18, 15, 21. So, the numbers so far... Oh, God, wait. 8, 21, 11, 26. Wait. Hold it there. So, numbers are 36, 21, 10, 34. We have 4, 26, 4, 21. 21 again, 20, 27, 10, 5. 21 again, 36, 21, 15, 28. 21 again, 10, 36, 6, 16, 21. 21 again, 8, 4, 21, 4, 11, 16. 18, 15, 21 again. Again, 21, 8, 11, 26. Oh, God. Lord.
So, guys...
22, 36, 30.
You have more again?
Ooh, they ain't stopping.
So, guys, let me give you the results for yesterday. Right?
Yes.
Yesterday morning, 20, dog, and we called that number for so yesterday as well. We have the mega bonus ball playing with 2 white balls. And at midday, we have 20 again, dog. with the mega ball playing with 2 white balls. Also in the afternoon, we have 10 monkey with 2 mega bonus balls and 1 white ball. And in the evening, we have 2 old lady with 2 white balls and the mega extreme ball being played. So guys, that's it for our Playway Pick of the Day today, brought to you courtesy National Lotteries Control Board. And, oh boy, today was
We food
interesting.
21. I'm taking that capiche today. 36 cents play plenty, you know. 21, 4, 16. Now, boy, 21 take the cake. 8. Oh, God, Trinidad and Tobago, this is it.
That is capiche.
Go out there and play it. Capiche, you know, the tail. Go out and play your thing. Go and play
it's more mega, more chances, more money, more fun. With the mega bonus ball, win 35 to 1. Playway is giving you more mega for your money. Win 35 to 1 and win mega payouts daily. Now you can win 35 to 1 in every Playway Mega Mix draw if the mega bonus ball calls. That means even more chances to win when you play any of the mega mix options. Hey, it's more mega, more cash, more ways to win. Playway Mega Bonus Ball, unleash your winner within. Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Well, boy. And let me tell you, the bacchanal now start, you know. Don't worry, Friday will be hot. Because there was an article on the papers about WASA and some confusion. Well, let me tell you. They drop it in my mailbox. Oh, God.
Sharon, why was I not fixing leaks?
I don't know, but send the information. I will pass it on.
I will do that.
They drop it in my inbox, people, and it's hot. And again, we heard earlier on about people who had the contracts and 20 things where happen and this and that, and oh, God. Well, what we feel is what they get. I just is skimming, this scraping on the surface. Mouth open this morning, Dory jump out. All your meeting in South. Ooh. Yes, Zina.
Sharon, I don't mind Kingsley spilling the beans, you know. But stop the thing about you still a UNC. And no, you lead the UNC, it's still a UNC, and people like you want people to feel it's a PNM. Listen, you leave, or they throw you out. Stop this thing, tell us what bacchanal it is without going into that kind of way. So you're confusing people's head. What you for? So go on.
I don't want to know what you for. I am confused right now. I am confused. So wait now. So Jolene was in charge of 5 constituencies and she was in charge of the One Corridor movement. Where you? I think the other day I drank some cassava wine and it sent me in my bed and sleep. The next day I drank it, I couldn't get up the next morning. I was tipsy. I started to bounce all over. I think I need to take a little drink again today. Ruth, this is plenty. I'm overloaded. Anthony Hamilton said, let the man talk. I say the same thing, but according to Zina, your car tell us you're still a UNC and you're bossing files, so there's bossa file Wednesday. What jail is this? Look here. 8:51. Let me look for the word for today. Near Ibana. Kingsley kind of get me scared. What is this? All you hear all of that? Nah, boy. Yes, Zina.
You can't only drink the wine, you know.
What I have to do?
You have to eat the cassava too. Oh, go on. Well, mommy thought.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Sharon, you have two more minutes before we had to leave the hot seat.
Boy, all your Trinidad and Tobago and all listeners, all foreign listeners, all of you sweet listeners, my lovers, all of you. I want to thank all of you for being part of the program this morning. But boy, up to now I ain't catch myself, you know. I find that thing hit me some hard lash, boy. I'm nervous. The word for today is grateful. Gratitude fills my mind and heart. Gratitude amplifies my experience of the world around me and the world within me. As I live gratefully, I am ever aware of my many blessings. My grateful mind holds my sweet memories of beauty, plenty and kindness. The longer I stay centered in these happy thoughts, the easier it is to focus on the good now. I remain in a blissful state of gratitude and welcome even more blessings. My grateful heart swells with quiet joy. The more grateful I feel, the fuller my heart becomes until I simply radiates peace and happiness. I am grateful for all the good in my life now and for all the good that is on its way to me. Grateful in all things, I am truly blessed beyond measure. All your work shall give thanks to you, O Lord, and all your faithful shall bless you. Psalms 145:10. Trinidad and Tobago and the world by extension listening, all our foreign listeners and viewers and callers. I want to thank all of you for joining us on this program here this morning. And stay tuned for Google coming up next. And of course, talk to you on Friday. Tomorrow is Thursday. It's Dominic turn. And of course, guys, I'll open up a little more to see what hampers we have remained for persons who are in need. So Trinidad and Tobago, woo, Jesus. Bruce, we gone, yes?
Yes, darling.
I ain't catch myself yet. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Papa.
Woke up this morning and I'm feeling nice. But the path that I chose comes with battles to fight. As long as I'm living, my future is shaping. And where I am headed, got no time for problems. Hold the weight on your shoulders. Put your problems behind you. If you fall long, just get up and get your head out the dead end.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
That's all I want. Yeah. I want to tell you my business, you know. Yeah. This is how it went down. Listen. Gave her back the keys to her front door. Because it seemed she didn't care about me anymore. Gave her all the love I had and she spilled it. Boy, so I packed my things into a shopping bag and decided to split. But Lord knows that I don't wanna be lonely tonight. No, I don't wanna be lonely tonight. I mean it, yes I mean it. I don't wanna be lonely tonight. No, but I would rather to be lonely than to live a dirty life. All of the things that we've been through, girl, she used to make me happy, you now make me blue. And I didn't believe the things that I heard, no, but now I've seen it with my own eyes. Action speaks louder than words. But Lord knows that I don't wanna be lonely tonight. My brother know that I don't wanna be alone, no. But now I've seen it with my own eyes. Action speaks louder than words. Yeah, I don't wanna be lonely tonight. My granny know that I don't wanna be lonely tonight. No, no, no. I don't wanna be lonely tonight. No, but I would rather to be lonely than to live a dirty life. Give me something to got it. Hey.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, coffins and cremation trays, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to
right? And I'm hearing on the ground that these sporadical shootings and killings is members of the protective services.
But heavy.
And like they're trying to start back a war.
But heavy, but that is what
and it's trying to sidetrack the public from not focusing
on what really going on.
They're trying to
because
yeah.
For instance, in my community, a shooting take place and everybody want to know where that come from.
Just so because everybody sees.
Normally you could have shoot a call and a man go tell you, XYZ boy, and we go deal with that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We go pardon that thing. Everybody hands in the air balling.
Who?
Where this come?
Where this come out? How come?
Where's this?
How come? Just so, yeah. Because
it's the first time I have seen senseless.
The guy who was selling water on the Beatam Sandy Porter Spin that got killed. He like nothing, you know.
Nothing.
Nobody don't know why. Everybody had to. Why they kill him? The guy who got killed on between Queen and Nelson Duncan Street with The red man who was drunk and thing. Yeah. Everybody want to know where that come out because right now up the road and down the road is one.
Yeah.
Everybody going up the road. Everybody coming down the road. So they want to know where's that one. You understand?
Even though it had the 60, 70, 80, 10, no, all the numbers and them, nobody not really jumping out at nobody. So they find the small thing and them not really happening. So they're going at a big one.
That's a big one. You understand? And the witness that was in the vehicle said is alleged.
It's alleged
that his protective service pull them over because they know he don't pull over just so.
Yeah.
You understand? And it could be people just like them. I just want to say it could be people just like the protective services, or it could be the protective services.
Yeah.
So don't tell him pull up in mask or something with some mask thing, and he was gone down. That is the leader of up in John there. Picton John, right? Yeah. And I would like to beg the youths and them before they jump out of themselves and
because you're hurting.
Don't get dragging they're trying to drag. Let me tell you something, man. Because they're hurting right now, eh?
They're hurting bad enough.
You understand? And people might want to know, why they get on so that criminal and all kind of thing, and why they that gang leader and all these things. I want to tell you something. For the people who don't know, and the people who not living in those areas will have a community leader, right? TC will tell you because he grew up in our area that had a community leader. I grew up in an area that had a community leaders, and community leaders are like this. As much as they are not giving them rights, but if your children hungry, you get in. If you go to that person, they get in feed.
Yeah.
If you have money to go to work, you can go to that person, you get money to go to work. If you're turning on a books and uniform to go to school,
you're getting that.
You're getting that.
Yeah, they're calling us.
They call it.
And they're calling this man and they say here we're sending I sending X and just fix them up.
Fix them up for you.
Yeah.
And
let me tell you how deep that community that thing went. And this is a fact. This is what I know for a fact. I can speak that on radio because this is not alleged. Right?
Right.
At time we came from Insomnia and was liming in San Juan and that's under deceased Kojo.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We was liming in the Market Road in San Juan. And Kojo got a phone call. And within that phone call, he just jumped in his vehicle and he left. And we lime and for a little, let's say about 45 minutes after, and everybody dispersed. Everybody go on their own zone.
Mm-hmm.
In my street where I was living, there's a place called the Coco.
Right.
I straight up Lavantil Road, past the basketball court.
Right.
Right? I saw his van. I said, but what could your van doing up here?